Golden State's starting five. They've got Big Dog. Cowboy is out there with G. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Hicks in at the 3. And for the Thunder, hands out there with Champ. Then there's Boss. It's the Eraser, and it's Powers in at the small forward position. And it's the Warriors to start out. And here's Wiggins. Pass to Tucker. Beyond the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. We're looking forward to the center matchup tonight, Doris. What do you expect to see from these guys inside?
Well, I think there's a requisite physicality in there, certainly. At the same time, there are greater demands on big men, Kevin, than we have ever seen before. Yes, they have to be rim protectors. Yes, they have to control the paint. But now those bigs are asked to defend in space, to guard on the perimeter. Kevin, you know this. That's a tall task.
To the middle. Here's Cowboy, and it's denied. Down low, Nance misses the layup.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down. Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Wiggins surveying the floor. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's Cowboy. Back to Wiggins. From the top of the key, he buries it.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Powers. Banked in off the glass. Primetime's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Tucker dishes to Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Passes it to Powers. 2 points. That one goes. Primetime's got 6.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Now here's Wiggins. He's guarded closely. Count that bucket.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's Powers. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Here's Big Dog. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
It's his first trip to the line. Both good from the line that time.
And Doris, hard to find many arenas that have a better home court advantage than Oklahoma City.
Greg, it is the only show in Oklahoma City, and this arena gets loud. The fans come out every game. There is no doubting this is one of the best arenas in the NBA.
Here's Nance. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Cowboy. It's blocked. Here's Boss. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Big Dog the pass to Cowboy. Here's Big Dog, covered by Nance. And the pass to Tucker. Takes the 3. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Really left alone that time. That's 12 points for prime time.
So the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And G with the stuff.
absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Nance passes to Powers. Oh, Nance in position. Stolen by Tucker. Out left to the wing. Here's Hicks. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Hicks. Lets the three fly. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Here's Boss. Here's Nance. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Thunder shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And he makes the first.
And in recent years, some called the Warriors the greatest fast-breaking team since the Showtime Lakers. Doris, do you concur?
Greg, the Showtime Lakers are my all-time favorite team. But I will say, because of the shooting, the ball handling, the passing, the capability on every possession for something spectacular, I would say that this team was as close as you can get to the Showtime Lakers.
To the paint. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Pass to Tucker. Launches a three. He can't get that one. So the Thunder will take it the other way. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
Well, the commitment to winning for the Golden State Warriors certainly begins at the top of the organization, right, guys? Ownership has made it very clear money will not be an issue in retaining their stars.
And the Warriors with a completely new five on the floor.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Barton finds Shamet. Back to Barton. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Warriors ownership saying they want this organization to be more than a basketball team, Doris. What do you take that to mean?
I think it means, Kevin, probably the popularity of a great team can be leveraged, right? Via marketing, via media, technology, real estate. Those other revenue streams enable them to sustain this big payroll.
Right wing. Armstrong passes to Abrinas. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Barton. The offensive rebound to the right side. And it's Armstrong missing. Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Shamet with it, working on Nance. Picked his pocket. And it's Shamet with the rebound.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Boss passes to Alexander Walker. Here's prime time. He's covered by Shamet. The putback. Here's Nance. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
In the corner, Shamet with it. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Shamet's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. Very interesting, Doris, to see how these NBA players that come into the league looking one way physically and they leave looking another way. They change their bodies over the course of their careers.
Kevin, you talked about this earlier. These players commit to their season over the course of 365 days. Virtually no offseason. Think about the reigning MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo, who adds 50 pounds of muscle from the time he enters the NBA. Or the other side of the equation, right? A Yusuf Nurkic or a Marc Gasol who drop weight, Kevin, to enhance their quickness and their stamina. These guys are so committed.
They are. And it goes down 2 points. And the Thunder lead by 2. The Warriors shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Armstrong kicks to Barton. And Barton throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And it's the Warriors on the break. Drops in the tray off the fast break.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Rhodes passes to Dimes. Frazier outside. Here's Jerebko. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Frazier dishes to Jerebko. And they get it. 5 on the clock. That shot misses. And Golden State will come the other way. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively. Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Timeout.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the result.
Big Dog is checked in for the Warriors. We've got 1:48 left here in the opening quarter. Frazier the pass to Jerebko. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. 1:35 left here in the first quarter. To the inside, Silk. Passes it to Abrinas. Here's Silk. Frazier covering. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Felton, and another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Now the pass to Dimes. .59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The kick out to Frazier. The 3. Barton with the rebound. And it's Golden State's ball. They're on an 18-6 run. They get the rebound. Abrinas the pass to Armstrong. No good with the triple. And so it's Frazier who'll bring it up for the Thunder. Trailing by 10. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Barton surveying the floor. Outside, Felton. Silk passes to Felton. Here's Barton. Cans the 12-footer. Barton's got 6.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Warriors lead by 10. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Oklahoma. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Silk is out there with Dub. Then there's Armstrong. Then there's Big Dog. And it's Barton in at the 2 spot. Here's Silk. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Now here's Jerebko. He's covered by Armstrong. And the foul called on Dimes. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Warriors. G's checked in for Dub, and Wiggins is subbed in for Barton. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Wiggins outside, pass to Tucker. On the wing, Wiggins. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Frazier the pass to Dimes. Rose covered by Wiggins. Fires from deep. The Thunder with another miss. Warriors leading by 10. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. If you were coaching, Doris, and you could run your offense through any center in the game, and let's take guys that are playing right now because we can go back in history and the names are endless. Who would you run your offense through at that position?
Probably a guy that the casual NBA fan is not as knowledgeable about as they should be, Kevin, and that's Nikola Jokic. This is a young, early 20-year-old who may be the best passer out of the post position that we've seen in a generation. Jokic is a guy who can handle the ball from three-point territory. He can take it off the window and initiate your offense. They run him like a point center, and it's appropriate because he's unselfish and gifted as a passer.
Gifted, great word to use. You're right. Big Dog, the pass to Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Drills it from outside. Big Dog's got 5 points so far.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Felder, no good that time. Warriors leading by 11. Down low, here's Felton. The shot missing. Nice D from Frazier. Pass to Jerebko. They double him with Wiggins. To the paint. Back to Jerebko. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. With 7 shots to get there.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Wiggins kicks to Felton. Wiggins outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. ABC really making a difference here.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. And Golden State also making a change. Hicks checked in for Big Dog. Thunder trailing by 12. And it's Big Dog with the foul. That's his first foul. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's prime time. 12 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Here's Boss.
And still shooting well from beyond the arc. Their percentage down a bit in this quarter, but still respectable.
A three-pointer off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And it's in there. 10 points for Money. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And the call will be against Primetime. That's his first foul. Passes to Big Dog. Golden State moving the ball around. Now here's Tucker. He's guarded closely. 5 to shoot. Wiggins outside. That three off the mark.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
There's Big Dog. He's got 5. Wiggins outside. The pass to Tucker. Pass to Big Dog. Shoots from the high post. That one good for 2. Big Dog's got 5 points in the quarter.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I'll tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
Baseline jumper. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut back down to 8 after they get the basket from Powers.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Well, mixed bag last year, guys, right? For the Thunder, had some stretches where they looked really strong and some stretches where they really flounder. And ultimately, they go out in the first round to the Portland Trailblazers.
And Doris, the Thunder, number 6 seed in the West, once again, can't get out of the first round.
Yeah, Kevin, that's 3 straight seasons. And you feel like they are this close to taking that next step, but things fall apart at the wrong time. What happens next?
The waiters checked in for Golden State. Nance passes to Powers. Back to Nance. To the middle. Here's... Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Alexander Walker. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Well, the size advantage playing a big part there, just calmly rises and fires.
Here's Tucker. And another basket for Golden State.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Powers, the pass to Lowe. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the basement.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
I remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well. Warriors leading by 7. Barton kicks to Shannon. Back to Barton. Over Nance. It's deflected. And can't hit the shot. But they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Warriors have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Abrinas is checked in for G. And Armstrong subbed in for Big Dog. To the inside. Nance. And Nance slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
So it's the Warriors now. Armstrong passes to Barton. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Shamet. Got a hand on it. Here's Powers. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Shamet the pass to Barton. Here's Shamet. Back to Barton. Out to the right wing. Here's Armstrong. Hands it from downtown. Armstrong's got 6.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and it extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Silks checked in for Hicks. Here's Barton. He has 6. A steal. Here's Boss. Here's Powers. From outside, off the mark.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Armstrong kicks to Barton. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Thunder trailing by 7. Inside. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
The Warriors have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Pass to Abrinas. Here's Silk. Back to Abrinas. Kicks to Armstrong. Clock at 6. Shamet the pass to Abrinas. From outside, the Thunder pull it in. Nance has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. To the paint, Abrinas. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Powers. Out to Nance. Jacks up a 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Passes it to Silk.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. There's the pass to Lowe. Let's go. Abrinas with a rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Barton, no luck.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
The shot's good from Nance.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Barton outside. 34 4 seconds left in the first half of the game.
A quick, good shot here, and they can go 2 for 1.
Well, you want to make sure you maximize that first shot in this 2-for-1 situation, though. Don't take a bad one just to accomplish it.
Warriors trail by 3. Armstrong dishes to Barton. Pass to Armstrong. Here's Silk. Throws it up high. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Powers, and the Thunder another 3.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
3-pointer. Barton buries it from 3-point range. Barton's got 9 points.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sport. It was a rough ride in the first quarter for Oklahoma City. The deficit for them just seemed to grow and grow, eventually reaching the...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Really an incredible game from primetime.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
They've got primetime. Champ out there with Nance. And it's the eraser. And it's Boss in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Pass to Tucker. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Lowe. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Thunder have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Higgins outside. He feeds it to Tucker. Pass to Big Dog. Lets it go. Dives for it. Kept alive. Tucker with the ball. Working on Nance. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Both free throws good from Tucker. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Now here's Nance. Defense is right there. And he jams it with authority.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Basket good.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Big Dog, the pass to Tucker. Here's Big Dog. Higgins outside. 6 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Warriors have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And he sinks the second. Here's Alexander Walker. He's got 8. The pass to Powers. A shot, no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. Pass pass to Big Dog. To the middle. Ripped away. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Primetime's got the lead up to 8 now for the Thunder. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. He kicks to Tucker. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists in the game. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Alexander Walker passes to Lowe. Here's Boss. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness. 1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now Tucker, 16 points for him. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. For the Thunder, Dimes is checked in for Champ. Frazier comes in for Nance. And the Prophet subbed in for the Eraser. Big Dog, he's checked in for Golden State. Here's Powers, taken away by Felton. And they're running. Here's Cowboy, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Here's Dimes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Clock at 6. Down low. Boss. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Here's Big Dog. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Big Dog's got 9.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Pass to Boss. Frazier outside. Fires the 3. The Warriors pull it in. Here's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Dimes. Finish off the break.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think, Greg, this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition. He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times, and that's after no turnovers in the first half.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Black Hole comes in for prime time, and Jay's subbed in for Boss. And Golden State also making a change. Silks checked in for Cowboy. Good! And the Thunder lead by 11.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And the turnover again by Golden State.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
The Warriors making a switch here. Armstrong's checked in. Here's Rhodes. Dimes, the pass to Felder. It's tipped. Outside for Felton. Golden State moving it around. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Tucker. Good. A nice assist from Felton. Tucker's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Warriors. Jerebko, the pass to Dimes. Back to Jerebko. With the floater, the Warriors pull it in. Tucker's got 4 rebounds in this game. Passes it to Armstrong. Back to Tucker. Thunder with the rebound. Felder's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Frazier outside. Clock at 4. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Felt. Warriors trail by 8. Tucker the pass to Wiggins. Here's Armstrong. Now Felt shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Frazier. Now here's Jerebko, covered by Wiggins. Jerebko with it. He's got 10. Here's Dimes. Now here's Jerebko. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Armstrong against Frazier. Here's Silk. And the 3 ball is good. Silk's got 11 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Jerebko for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And Tucker kicks to Armstrong. And there's the pass to Silk. But he stays with it. Now Tucker. It's stolen. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Free throw good, Frazier. And some changes here for the Warriors. The waiters checked in for G. Tubb comes in for Big Dog. And Barton subbed in for Wiggins.
It really about as good a free throw shooting team as you're going to see. We're getting plenty of proof of that tonight.
Barton passes to Abrinas. Nice pass. Led into the rack perfectly for the layup.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Frazier outside. Shot clock at 6. From deep. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. 7 points in the game.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Barton outside. A stupendous finish in traffic.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Here's Frazier. Oh, that's blocked.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And here's Armstrong. He has 6. Here's Abrinas. And it's Felder with the rebound. Felder's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Yep, that one goes. Armstrong's got 8.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
The kick out to Barton. Off the left rim and out.
A contested mid-range shot can't be what they were looking for there.
Well, especially with that defensive player in the area. You know he's going to find a way to get into the shooter and make him uncomfortable.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Champs checked in for Dimes. Primetime comes in for Frazier. The Erasers subbed in for the Prophet. The Warriors also with a sub. Hicks is checked in, and that one misses. Warriors trail by 8. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Now Armstrong. 8 points for him. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Powers. And Champ gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
Golden State's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Barton right side. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. 30 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. To the paint, here's Powers, and he uses the glass on the layup. Time's got 27 points.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Martin with it. He's got 11. There's the 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've set the tone. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Be out there with Armstrong. And it's Dub. Then there's the waiter. And it's Hicks in at the small forward.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Aussie's checked in for Oklahoma City. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Warriors. It's a 13-point game. To the wing on the left. Plenty of space. Shots good by Hicks. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Alexander Walker passes to Powers. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Abrines. Here's Alexander Walker. Martin defending. Alexander Walker passes to Powers. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Nancy's checked in for Felder. Cowboys checked in for the Warriors. Big Dog comes in for Armstrong. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Big Dog the pass to Cowboy. Here's Hicks. Here's Big Dog. Pass to Shamet. Shot clock at 5. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Pass to Nance. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Nice touch on the shot from close range. Nance has got 20.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
To the middle. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut back down to 14 after they get the hoop from the waiter.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Here's Alexander Walker. Passes it to Powers. Here's Champ. 6 on the shot clock. And trying to break loose. It's not going to go for him.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Big Dog, the pass to Barton. That's tipped. They recover it. He gets that one. 6 points for Cowboy. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. The pass to Boss. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Oh, and on a night where he's been so smart handling the ball, that's his first big mistake.
She's checked in for the Warriors. Wiggins comes in for Barton. Now here's Wiggins. Defense right on him. And the call will be against Primetime. That'll be his second foul of the game. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Poked away. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Primetime's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Kicks it to Wiggins. To the inside. Here's Tucker. Yep, it counts.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Oklahoma City leading by 12. Pass to Lowe. All alone. Again, the Thunder score. Timeout called the Warriors.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Hey, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed the team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
And a strong finish with two hands.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Warriors trail by 13. Now here's Wiggins. Passes it to Big Dog. He lobs it up. One-on-one fast break. Oh, that was something else.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. Oklahoma City leading by 13. Nance outside from outside the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Tucker's got his 5th rebound in this one. One-on-one here. Here's Lowe, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Tucker.
Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
Inside, here's Boss. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Wiggins left side. There's the pass to Big Dog. Here's Cowboy. 6 to shoot. And G with the stuff.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Pass to Boss. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the inside. It's stolen by Nance. Here's Boss. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
The first one falls. So he gets them both. Here's Big Dog. Wiggins outside. The Thunder pull it in. Passes to Lowe. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. On the wing, Wiggins. Covered by Nance. Got a piece of it. To the paint. Here's Boss. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Wiggins outside. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Pass to Hicks. Intercepted. Here's Powers. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Wiggins. Knocked loose. Here's Boss. That's tipped. To end the run, and that one's good. Wiggins has got 19 points. The Thunder leading by 19. Here's Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 3. Pulls it up. No good there. The Warriors go the other way with it. Cowboy passes to Big Dog. Here's Hicks. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Powers, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
Well, just terrific anticipation to force the turnover and ignite the break.
Timeout called the Warriors.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. Far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Prime Time.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
He pulls off the Houdini to take that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Higgins outside. 1:58 left to play here in the fourth. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the first one goes. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Dimes, he's checked in for Champ. Black Hole comes in for Nance. Lou, he's checked in for Boss. And the Prophet subbed in for the Eraser. Different look here for the Warriors. The Waiters checked in for G. Cool Hands comes in for Cowboy. Big Dog, he's checked in for the Machine. And Armstrong subbed in for Wiggins. The 10-footer. And it's Armstrong missing. Oklahoma City shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Powell. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Oklahoma City.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for prime time.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And the pass to Dimes. And there it is for him.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
13 feet away. That shot off.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate, and they're rarely fooled.
Back to Jerebko. Lou passes to Jerebko. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Dimes. He's covered by Shannon. The shot, no good. Wiggins outside. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved it.